Hey guys, it's Guy360 here. I'm here with another video, and today, sorry about that, I'll be doing an actual tutorial on how to play Chrono Generation. I don't think I did one for Adventure Chronicles or Heroes Adventure, so I think it's a good idea for me to actually do a tutorial. So yeah, so you guys should know a lot of these. So this is a spell. That's a unit. And there's one more here somewhere. This is an item. Units are, you can tell that it's a unit by here. It shows the critical and what type of unit they are. So this is basically an attack type unit. It also shows its element, the color here. So if it's red, that means it's pyro, blue means aqua, light blue means sky, and so on and so forth. The name is at the top picture just to make the game more in depth, and blue means attack, green means defense. Its ability is specified here, and up here it's what's called their rarity. Black means common, brown means uncommon. Yellow means either rare or double rare. Double rare has 2 triangles connected, while rare only has 1. And red is chrono rare. Let me see if I have one of those here. Yep, we have one here, Phantom Knight. So yeah, now let me explain spells. Spells, you can tell that they're spell because they're gonna have the spell icon here. Name and what's called, and basically what's called level of casting. So it doesn't really do anything. I just put that there. Like for instance, if a card, this is hard to explain. For instance, if a card, like an item, mostly items, but none of these cards have this ability yet. What's called, if a card says when a spell is used with level 3 casting or more, then this unit gains like plus 3,000 power. That's basically what it is. It's just used for abilities. Same with the what's called, and this is the actual ability. This one is it's called 3 coins, block 1 attack. You have what's called attack, how much attack it gives once the spell is used, and defense, how much defense it gives once it's used, and over here is critical, how much critical is given when it's used. All spells only last until the end of the turn, and they don't, if they're called, unless said otherwise. So if I use this card, it's only there until the end of the turn or the attack. This is block 1 attack. Now we have items. Items are special because they can be multiple elements without having to influence their ability. You can tell it's an item by having a black shield over here, the name, the picture, ability. This is how much power it gives. And basically what the item power here does is it can only be equipped to this level or lower. So you can equip it to basically any level because there have been no level 5s, but there will be soon. This is how much power it gives, this is how much defense, and this number over here is how much critical. So this unit gives plus 2 crit. That's basically how it works, and this is how the rest of the game works. So when you play the game, you have 5 spots. The front, well, this is what I call the leader spot. This the support, and the leader, leader, team, and support. So there's 2 more, but they're usually put back here. This is basically what the field will mostly look like, or you could just lay it all down in a line, with the middle being the center. This is what I usually do because it's easier to manage. Support, if you have nothing in your leader spot or your team spot, then your opponent can attack you directly. So basically, if you have nothing in your leader spot, he can attack you directly. That's basically it. So But if you have units in the team spot, they're allowed to move to leader spot. So you can only do that once per turn. So if you are being attacked and they destroy your leader, only once per turn you can move one card that's not in the leader spot. You can move it into the center, and then they get hurt, and you don't take damage from it. That's useful to know. To call, there's a way that you play this game. You can only call level 1s and 2s. So you tell what level it is by how many stars are there. That's the level. To call higher level units, you have to go in order. So if you have a level 2, you need to have a level 3 next. So to call a level 3, you need to have a level 3. So let me just find one. For a good example, nope, there it is. A level 3. Oh, that's a bad example. It has to be from the same place. So let's just pretend this is Pyro. So this is a level 3, as you can see. And now, if I want to put, now this unit, what's called, now the card that you put it on top of is now in the soul. Now here's what's called, and if you want to call a level 4, you have to put a level 4 on top. It can only be the same element, unless it's generic. Generic can be part of any element. And then if you want, you can go to level 5. So there is a level 5, Chrono Dark. So yeah. So that's how it works. So it goes, but you can call level 1s and level 2s as much as you want. So it's good to have those in your deck. Okay. The phases of the turn is draw. So the draw phase, the stand phase, which is when you put all your units from rest to stand, so it's kind of like Vanguard. And what's called the action phase. Action phase is when you lay down all your, call your units, use abilities that you need to use that can only be used during the main phase. And you use all of that, it's called before you start attacking. Then you have the preparation phase. That's when your opponent can put any spells they want to put in, like any spells that they want to save. Like for instance, if you want to put spells, like if you want to put cards face down so that they're not victim to any abilities. Like for instance, if a card has, when this unit attacks, you may discard a card from your opponent's hand. Then yeah, you can do that. So you can put cards face down. And they can be used as spells, but they can also, but they cannot be affected by abilities. So, if I have a spell here somewhere, I know I have one. It's here somewhere. Don't die. If I have the Don't Die card face down, I put it down during the preparation phase. If a card says get rid of a card in your opponent's hand, this card doesn't count as being in the hand because it's in basically like a safe zone. So therefore, it cannot be affected by that ability. Items cannot, now we go on to items. Oh, let's end the phases. Preparation phase is also when you can equip items. So for instance, you can only equip this card during the preparation phase. Items stay for as long as the unit that it's equipped to is alive. For instance, if I have Darker Blader equipped onto, where is it? Onto Dark Lead, then that means that Darker Blader, it's called Dark, then that means Darker Lead gains plus 4,000 power, 1 critical, so now it has 5 critical. It has an extra ability of once per turn, it can retire 1 unit at the cost of 1 coin. And let me explain, okay. So yeah, that's how it basically works. To pay the coins are what you use to, coins are what you use as kind of like currency in this game. So for instance, if you are to use Darker Blader, you need to use what's called 2 coins. You start the game with 4 coins, and every turn you gain 1 coin and you draw 1 card. So that's how the game works there. If you run out of coins, however, then you cannot use abilities that need coins. So that's basically it. I'm not sure if there's anything else I need to explain. So yeah. If you guys have something you don't understand, because this is guys don't have something you don't understand, leave it in the comments. The end phase is what's called, basically during the end phase is just a phase that everybody uses before the opponent can draw. So if there's an ability that says during the end phase, then that's when it, what's called, goes off. So yep. Thank you guys all for watching, and just so you know, I'm making 2 decks, which I'm going to show you what I've been working on like so far tomorrow, but I don't think I have a good video to show you. I'll just do a pack opening or something because I really don't have anything I can do at the moment. I could probably just do something like I can probably just show you how I make my cards and stuff like that. No, we'll see tomorrow what I do. Maybe I'll just do a pack opening. So yeah, there is an announcement that I want to know. I'm not sure if this is going to be if I'm actually going to do it, but I'm thinking of having an extra video per week. Tell me what you guys think of me doing that. Are you guys going to be excited for me to do that? I'm not sure how it's going to go because I just started this once every week, and this is an extra video because I'll have one up tomorrow. If you are still watching this by the end of the video, comment down below and comment down below and I might give you a shout out next to comment down below and you might get a shout out tomorrow if you do comment, that is. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. This is Music Guy 360 spinning out. Bye bye.